Hey guys, welcome back to THFE. This is PsychoDoc, and I'm here with another competitive map feature. So the map I want to show you guys is called Atheist, and I'm not sure why the map title is spelled wrong. It uses the little tool anima thing, AE thing, so I don't know. But basically, this map just doesn't believe in maps. But anyways, this map was created by Warh0lic, and it is a really nice symmetrical arena map. That's going to be really good with 4v4 games, and it's great for flag and ricochet. But at a glance, the map looks fairly straightforward. It's divided up into three areas. You have the bases, and then you have the atrium, and that's it. It's again, fairly straightforward at a glance. But then you start to look into it, and it becomes much more interesting. There's lots of cool geometry, lots of interesting sight lines, because there's all these 45-degree angles and whatnot. So you don't have any weird sight lines like that. The atrium's cool because it's got kind of this, either end is raised up, and on one side, the gold side, you have the sniper, and then on the other side you have the rockets, and then it dips down in the middle, and you have the bridge going through top mid that kind of blocks some of the line of sight across the atrium. So that's kind of cool. And then the bases are pretty interesting. They're just segmented from the rest of the map, very nicely. There's the connections up to that top mid bridge. There's some cool jumps in the bases, and there's little rocky tunnels that go from the bottom of the bases into the central atrium. But the cool thing on this map is, the thing that really makes it stand out is this charging station. So some of you guys probably remember a few months ago, several months ago at this point I guess, I put out a video talking about position-based power-ups, and it was an idea that Warh0lic had. And it was talking about using trait zones to create power-ups that were, rather than pickups, were position-based. So this is finally use of that, and it's this charging station in bottom mid, in this very exposed area, where you can get an overshield. You have to stand on this charging station for long enough that you can get an overshield. And it's really interesting. So if your team can control the atrium, you can get that overshield, and then you can push the enemy base and be much stronger for it. But you're also very exposed while you're grabbing that overshield. So if you're a flag carrier or something, standing there and getting that OS is difficult, because it takes a while. It actually charges up. It doesn't just give it to you right away. So that's a really cool feature. It just kind of mixes things up, and it's very interesting. And then, like I was saying, flag and ricochet are both really awesome on here. The flags are kind of pushed up against the back walls of the bases, which is something that kind of bugs me a lot on maps when they do that. But on here, there's enough opportunity for spawning parallel to the flag. So if a team is in your base, it's not going to push you out to spawn in the middle of the map. You can still spawn in your base, parallel with or behind your flag, so it works out. And there's lots of different flag routes. You can pull it through the top. I think pulling it through the top towards gold is a really good option. You can pull it through the tunnels into the bottom mid, which is more exposed, but that's a quick route. And if you're lucky, you can stop by the charging station for a sec and grab just a little bit of an OS. And then, you can take it around top on the other side, past the man cannon that takes you up to the left. So there's all those cool options. But then for Ricochet, I think this is really the best Ricochet map I've played ever. So unfortunately, it couldn't be looked at for that Ricochet contest, because the map's actually modded. He used some extra rocks, I believe, which gives the map a really cool look, but it was disqualified from matchmaking consideration, unfortunately. But it plays Ricochet really nicely. Like I was talking about with those flag routes, you have some of those same options. With Ricochet, you get some just really intense gameplay. Lots of opportunity for cool throws, but to walk the ball in, it's very exposed, so it's difficult. And yeah, just plays Ricochet really nice, Flag really nice, Slayer's great, you know, as you'd expect. So it's a really, really nice map. Warh0lic is, you know, he's a great forger, and I have never gotten the spotlight a map from him before, because he never finishes any of his maps. So I'm really glad I finally get to do that. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy playing this one, and you know, have a good one, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.